This is your boy Whitscapone, back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about body shaming and why body shaming is not good and the causes and stress and triggers it can cause on people. So firstly I would like to say um, I've witnessed a lot of black body shaming like during school days, like a lot of these things. So there's been times back in school where unprovoked as well, someone will just be minding their own business, but because they're overweight, people are picking on them. Oh, you need to lose weight. Why'd you eat so much? Da 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 da. And obviously, people are not realizing when you're doing all these things, like it's hurting the person inside. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, like you can tell someone to lose weight, but there's ways of how you say it. It's all about your tone. It's all about how you say things. And not even just that. Sometimes you pull the person to the side, yeah, one to one, and talk to him. You know what I mean? Talk to him on a level, be like, bro, I can't, or bro, or it could be a female as well. You just talk to them and be like, nah, you know what? I feel like you need to lose weight, but like, you get me? Just go out for walks, like change up your diet, all these like things, because they may help you like clear your mind, all these sort of things. Like, do you know what I mean? Not, you need to lose weight, you fat shit, red tear, red tear, red tear. Do you ever think if you tell someone to lose weight like that, like, oh, you fat shit, look at you, da 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 da, then you start bringing up flaws in their body? How do you expect people to change from that? And let me tell you something as well. The triggers from people saying these sort of things can lead to things like depression. Because obviously nobody likes when someone's saying like things about them. Obviously the truth is the truth, innit? I get that. But at the same time, like I said, there's ways of getting your point across to people. Do you know what I mean? All this fat shit and you're this, you're that, you're blob, red tear, red tear, red tear. That's not gonna change anything at the end of the day. That's not gonna change nothing. There's ways of talking to people. For example, me, if I have a problem with somebody, back in the day, I would have been moving mad. Oh, come outside, red tear, this, that. Just like moving wild. Whereas now, the older I've gotten, if I have a problem with someone, is either I simply just don't talk to them no more, or if it's something that I feel like it's not something major and it can easily get solved, I'll just call that person. You know what I mean? You have phones for a reason. If you're having a like if you're having a like miscommunication with people, all you have to do is just call them up and try to sort it out. Man to man, woman to woman. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes all these pride shit, it's not worth it. Pride will lead you nowhere. You can have pride, but having too much pride is not good. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, body shaming can also lead to things like anxiety. So obviously, like everyone knows, like everyone knows that anxiety comes in different forms, innit? Do you know what I mean? And things like this can lead to like trauma. So let's just say someone got, I don't know, bullied in school about their weight. They wouldn't want to be around big groups of people because they know there could be potential that these people are either talking about him or her, like, you know what I mean? So they're trying to avoid them sort of situations. Do you know what I mean? Also, another important trigger that body shaming can cause is suicidal thoughts. So you making your comments on all these sort of things can make people like not wanna like live life anymore. Do you know what I mean? Obviously me, luckily, I'm very tough skinned, so if someone talks about my weight, yeah, I don't care. Do you know what I mean? I simply don't care because I know what I am. Do you know what I mean? But I'm speaking for the people that can't speak for themselves. Do you know what I mean? Because they feel like they're almost as if like they're defenseless. No, you're not defenseless. You get me? At the end of the day, you're human. Everybody bleeds the same blood. Do you know what I mean? Don't let anybody treat you differently because of your weight. Do you know what I mean? Fuck them. At the end of the day, you're living your own life. Don't let anybody tell you how to live your life. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, people can give you advice, but if they like trying to be confrontational about their advice, just drop them out. At the end of the day, do you know what I mean? People like that are not good for you. That's why it's all about having good people around you and so forth. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, man. Also, self harm. That kind of goes under suicidal thoughts as well. Like all these comments you're telling people, oh, lose weight, you fat shit, rare tear, rare tear. All that's gonna cause is the person's not gonna love themselves. So if you don't love yourself, what's that gonna lead to? Self harm. Do you know what I mean? Me, for example, I've seen people that are like overweight before. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm perfect, because I'm not. Because back in the day as a kid or as a youth, yeah, even though I'm still a young man now, but more so when I was younger, I used to fall under that trap when if someone's cussing me and I see their weight, I'll be like, oh, you fat shit, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But nobody knows what that person's going through at home. Do you know what I mean? Nobody knows. Someone could have a single parent mum where when they go home, their mum goes to work. So they're in the house by themselves. You don't know what's in their mind, what they're thinking of doing, whether they're thinking of ending their life or not. Do you know what I mean? So these are the sort of things that people need to put into consideration before they open up their mouths. Think before you speak. I always say this all the time. If you have nothing nice to say, just don't say it. Full stop, point blank, period. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, and as well, like with me as well, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I've had people, yeah, even though I'm not big like that, but I'm big. I've had people chat shit about my weight before. Oh, I see you're putting on bare weight. You're getting big, you know. Rare tear, rare tear. But you see me, I don't give a Ross Clark toss. I don't care. Because I'm happy within myself. You get me? I don't let people get to me like that. Because if you did that same thing that other people are doing to you, I'm sure 9 times out of 10 they won't like it themselves, innit? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I'm just tough-skinned like that, man. You have to be tough-skinned because obviously I know it's cliche and it's easier said than done. But at the same time, you only have one life. You only get to live one life at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? So we just got to do our best, live healthy, have a balanced diet, like all these things that are pivotal to having a healthy lifestyle. Do you know what I mean? That's how you talk to people that are like overweight or however you want to look at it. That's how we talk to people, not flipping being bare confrontational and oh my god, you're fat. When are you gonna lose weight? You've been big for time, you know. Rare tear, rare tear, rare tear. No, how the hell do you think confronting someone like that would make them lose weight? If anything, it would make them eat more. Do you know what I mean? It would make them eat more. That's why there's things called eating disorders. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't just happen for no reason, you know. People don't stuff their face for no reason, you know. Sometimes it's either things like traumatic experiences that they've gone through. Like it could be like a death in the family. It could be past experiences. It could be like many things, a variety of things. But all these sort of things can have a part to play in why a certain individual or individuals in general would stuff their face. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, man. I just feel like, for me anyway, body shaming's fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Like, I don't like it. If I see it on the road, even there's been times when I used to work at Sainsbury's before I got sacked, yeah, because I worked at Sainsbury's for like what, 2.5 years, 3 years. And I remember one of my boys, obviously I don't want to mention his name, yeah. And obviously I used to work with him, innit? And every single time he would do his job correctly, you get me? And some of the customers don't like it. They'll be addressing his weight, saying, "Oh, look at you, you fat shit. That's why you're working where you're working. That's why you work at Sainsbury's." What does that even mean about that's why you work at Sainsbury's? No, maybe he at the time he was working he was at uni and he was trying to make a bit of money to make sure he's content. Do you know what I mean? Unlike some people, because I can't lie to you, yeah, I've been one of them people before at a time in my life where I wasn't working, I wasn't doing shit. Do you know what I mean? I'll be so real. I was signing on job center settings, all of that. Do you know what I mean? And I was the sort of person where I can't lie, yeah, I couldn't stand job centre because they will literally refer you to the same bullshit time and time and time again, referring you to these stupid courses, yeah, these 4 to 6 weeks courses, and by the end of it, more or less you're back to square one. Do you know what I mean? And it was one of them ones where obviously you can have a job in it, have a job, but don't have a full-time job. Have a part-time job, especially if you're trying to invest in yourself as well. Do you know what I mean? If you have goals, you have aspirations, you have all these things that you want to build on, there's no point working full-time. Then you're coming home, you're tired, you're complaining about your situation. No, that shouldn't be the case. You have to make things happen for yourself. I always stress this in all my videos. No one's gonna feel sorry for you. You get me? No one owes you shit at the end of the day. No one owes you nothing. You need to put yourself out there. You At the end of the day, put it this way, you're your own brand. You are your own brand. You get me? How you treat yourself 9 times out of 10 is how other people are gonna treat you. You know what I mean? You have to learn how to love yourself. I know that's easier said than done, but at the same time, if you don't love yourself, how do you expect other people to love you or fuck with you per se? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, literally, I felt like I should put my 2 cents on this video because literally, like, a lot of people like are ending their lives because of like body shaming, and this is a very, very serious subject that I thought I should bring to the people. And do you get what I mean? To spread more awareness about topics like this that need to be discussed about on a daily, because some people may lack the education on what these sort of comments can lead to, if that makes sense. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? But yeah, man, literally, I feel like I've covered everything in this video. Please leave a like on this video. Comment content you would like to see me bring to the channel. Share this video and other videos on my YouTube channel with your friends and family, whether it'll be on Instagram, Snapchat, WhatsApp, just all the social medias in general, innit? But yeah, man, I've covered everything. Other than that, it's been your boy Whitscapone, and I'm out.